We are live. I almost forgot to say hello. So, I'm playing World of Warcraft. I might play a little bit more Marvel Avengers. I've just really been on the WoW kick lately. This is actually almost more of a chatting stream, if you will. The gameplay is kind of secondary, because I'm not too sure what I want to do, to be perfectly honest. So, there's that. But, yeah, so I was just kind of checking out my Alliance server that I play on, which I normally never do. I generally play Horde on one server. But I do have some alts that I play that I enjoy. And, anyhow, I'm just going to log on them for just a quick second there. I'm not going to level them up or anything like that. Pre-patch is coming soon, and it's gonna be huge. The changes that are coming to that, it's probably gonna happen in the next week or so. But yeah. So yeah, so this is my, what's called a demon hunter. I really like paladins like this guy here. Paladins are cool, you know, with the shield and all that, and the one-hander. I actually have that weapon as well. Demon hunters can do a lot of wicked shit. They dual wield like a rogue. Or like an arms warrior, like a lot of other people. But, so a lot of times when I do the PvP, and I actually come here to attack, you can see how different it is. We actually have all these little boats that we can take to travel around. It's completely different. It's just a totally different vibe. You know what I mean? To play Alliance. In some ways, I would argue it's prettier. You know, like where I have all those pyramid things when I'm playing my troll. It's very, you know, trollish, obviously. Well, look at the Alliance town. It's like the vibe. It's like nowhere near the same. It's pretty wild. Yeah, so I'm not too sure how long I'm going to stream for. But I just kind of wanted to take a quick peek around. It's been a while since I've played this guy. See? Like, these guys, they only have, Hey, not too much, you? See, like, these guys only have 2 specs, you know what I mean? They have Havoc and they have Vengeance. But you know what? Let's do it. Just for, like, a couple of minutes. Just for something completely... different. Let me just play this guy for a couple minutes, because people are used to seeing me play my druid. So we're gonna go ahead and play this demon hunter guy. Make hand forth. I don't want to. What are you up to? Yeah, okay, let's do this.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
Safe passage.
A little bit of a frames per second drop. That's generally not on my end. I'm gonna go ahead. What else can I close? Nah, I don't. I don't play too many games. Or I mean, I kind of do, unfortunately. There's some games out there that seem kind of cool, but I just don't got time to play them all. Hey, thanks, Nathan. How you doing? So this is gonna be different, just for a couple of minutes. I might play some Marvel Avengers or Madden. I don't even know how long I'm gonna stream for. I didn't want to overthink it. I just wanted to get in and say, let's do it. I'm playing a completely different faction. I'm playing a level 112 Night Elf, Demon Hunter, completely different faction. Thought I would do something a little different. Oh, there is a game on it I love called Arsenal. There's a game within Roblox. Oh, I've had my channel for like 15 years, but I've only been active on it less than 2 years. Like, actually being a YouTuber. Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's just attack some shit. It's been a long time. It's a completely different vibe, like I said, than my Zandalari troll that you're used to seeing me play. Right? So I thought I would do that. Just for a couple of minutes, I just kind of wanted to get the feel for it again. Demon Hunters are, they are pretty badass. Well, you know, I'm happy. You know, not to self-depreciate myself, but I know a guy who got 25,000 subs in, like, 8.5 months. But all he does is play... Not to put him down or anything, it's amazing what he's done, and I've spoken to him. He only does one game, Skater XL. That's it. That's all he does, Skater XL, 24/7. So he's tapping into that niche for a skateboarding game. He's a real skateboarder, a young guy, and that's all he does. So he'll cater to the skater bros. You know what I'm saying? So when he uploads, he's averaging 25,000 views a video, whereas I average like 300 views a video. $300, 25 grand, huge difference. But I got more views on my channel than he does. Not that it's a competition. But he's obviously going to surpass me very quickly. So when I compare myself to him, I don't find myself doing so good anymore. Which is why it's kind of not good to look at other people's analytics and how long it took them to get to where they are. I'm just a very different type of channel, right? So just because I'm growing slower doesn't mean I'm worse, doesn't mean I'm more boring, you know what I mean? It's just different. Once you hit a certain threshold, YouTube might catch you in the algorithm. Oh, yeah. Well, just being monetized gets you that. That extra... There we go. I thought Roblox was a kid game. Roblox is the type of game where it's a site, but people, devs, make games and upload them. Oh, yeah. If you like guns and games, COD, you would want... Right. I see what you're saying. I thought Roblox... Just... Yeah, kids talk about, yeah. I know 14 is still a kid's age. Yeah. Well, I'm like 42 in a month. And again, I'm playing World of Warcraft, and I collect G.I. Joe figurines. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. I'm no different now than I was when I was 12 years old, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm really not. A lot of my way of thinking and stuff like that is the same then as it was now. My personality is virtually unchanged as well. I've always been like fairly mellow, fairly laid back, but then I have like my little side where I can get a little excited and stuff. That's why when you hear that expression, what are you, 12? It's like, well, I remember being 12, and I actually wasn't much different than I am now. So as you could see, the gameplay style of this, wildly different, obviously, than my druid. It's just completely different, right? Like, it's really wild. And it's a lot of fun, and that's kind of what's dangerous, if you will, about playing alts. It can become very addicting. Oh, thanks. Are you getting started Star. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I haven't even looked at it. Battlefront? No. Star Wars, the shooting game. I absolutely am insanely over the moon about the concept of the game. I just couldn't get into it. So that never panned out too well. Then the Fallen Jedi. Absolutely loved the game. Hated the Zelda-like jump puzzles. It left a sour taste in my mouth. Whoops. So what ended up happening is I quit the game. Then I heard that there was this other Star Wars game coming out. And to be perfectly honest, you know what I did? I totally ignored it. And went, yeah, the last two games didn't quite do it for me. I'm not gonna bother looking into this one. If you mean me, I'm in a little bit of a poor family. So probably not. Yeah, I hear you there. I know all about being poor. I know that a little too well. You want to know how poor? Well, I mean, I'm in Canada. Picture making only like 10 to 11K a year, US dollars. So yeah. When I say I'm not living it up, I'm definitely not living it up. But I still go and blow 140 bucks on a microphone stand, $600 on a microphone, because I want to sound and look the best. $200 light, $150 green screen. You know what I mean? I want to look the part, right? Alright. Because the more you put into your channel, sometimes, psychologically, people will take you more seriously. Like, whoa, check the guy out. He's got all the lighting, clean background, it's clear. He's got the typical, you know, microphone. You can just tell, right? You don't hear fans blowing 100 miles an hour. You don't hear my tongue swishing around in my mouth. It's pretty wild. I've invested a lot of money in the software, too, to do that for, like, the noise gate for my microphone. Which sometimes people don't realize. And it's not a flex by any means. It's just to show you how serious I take this shit. So yeah, this feels kind of nice. Like I said, playing something completely different. Even though it's still World of Warcraft. It's just such a different feel. I love being able to sometimes play a character that I can see his weapons. You know, that, like, visual aspect of it. You know, the big, flashy, gaudy-looking weapons, right? It's very appealing to me. Took my family 10 years just to save up for this laptop, and we have to charge it while I'm at school. Yeah. It's funny you say that. My webcam's actually considered the best. There is nothing out there better. It's the Logitech C920 Pro.
Lord Admiral's favor, friend.
No, that could be on their end. Sometimes it's the lighting, depending on how it hits, different times of day. But on my end, when I watch myself, I'm watching myself right now. Are you talking about this part here where it look? Oh, wait, hold on. The pixelation, are you talking about here? Or if you look underneath my arm, that's actually normal. Like if you look at that right there, that's the green screen. It's because the light is causing a shadow off my hand, and it's not properly lighting up my my background. Even Dr. Disrespect, who's a multimillionaire, if you pay close attention to his setup, you'll notice the same thing. It's like if I take my hand and I bring it really close, it'll start to, depending on the light, it'll start to look, anyways, it's not doing it silver. See, I made it blur by putting my hand in front. But yeah, that part right there, that's just because I have a really shiny head. If you think that's the pixelation. Yeah. Not to be rude, maybe you have a 480p monitor. It's my turn now. You need sleep, but you can't get any. Sleep. No rest for the wicked. I might as... Oh, it's getting really dark in the game here. I'm going to turn these in just because I can.
To what do I owe the
Again,
pleasure?
if you're just... Oh, wow. That's a big upgrade.
Keep calm and carry on.
Oi!
If you're just tuning in, I'm just briefly
Safe
playing
passage to ya.
a character I normally don't play. So that's a 218. Oh yeah, that's huge. Huge upgrade.
Punches, lucky doos,
And I'm transmogging it so that I don't see my gloves. Right? Anyways.
may your feet find good trails.
I'm on a freaking blank watching this. Truck mixing cement outside of my bedroom window. Oh boy, fun. Holy cow, I've already been doing this for 15 minutes. But yeah, I have to admit, I like playing this character. Night Elf Demon Hunter. A lot of fun. Big, flashy weapons, like I said. It's just... It's an absolute blast. But anyways, I just kind of go, eh. Because it's really not a good idea for me to be playing all these alts. It's just, it's so fucking time-consuming. That's really what it is, right? Doesn't sound familiar, so I probably have not. But see how flashy this character is? Like, look at that. I even turned into, like, the spirit of Illidan. Then I could do that thing where it looks like I'm portaling all over. I can double jump. It is pretty damn wild. I don't play these games. I just like going into small streams and chatting with people. I'm bullied at school, so, well, if it makes you feel any better, which it probably doesn't, I don't really have any friends either. And I was bullied insanely bad as a kid. I was very small. I was the smallest kid in my school. I was quiet. Didn't want to be bothered by anybody. And that happened for most of elementary and junior high school. Then I got into martial arts and I hit puberty. And the bullies became the bullied. And I literally laid the smackdown on some of them. Got expelled from school. And it felt good. It really did. It fed my ego and it gave me that reassurance that I wasn't that little bitch I thought I was. The people that were bullying me were the bitches, because no one ever bullied me one-on-one. It was always 2, 3 people. Funny how that works, eh? Oh, if I was in, like, grade 6, and I did have someone who had the balls to confront me, yeah, they were like a college kid in their 20s. I was an elementary school boy. Dudes were like 4 times my size, like 3 times my height, you know, kind of thing. So yeah, sure, tough guy there. Picking on elementary kids. Like, what? Hey, aged internet, how's it going? Yeah, oh, they are. Oh yeah. Like me, the only friends I have are my 2 dogs and people in my live streams or on my YouTube channel, the couple of people that I chat with on a regular basis. People don't have to be in front of you, next to your house, to be your friend kind of thing. I have better friendships with people I've never met in my life than people I've met online, or in person. The world can be a shitty place sometimes. That's just the way it is. Thanks, Harrison. Yeah, I'll turn this in.
What can I do for you?
Not that much. I'll accept this quest.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Follow the path. I will not follow the path. Actually. What I'm going to do is actually return back to my town over here. Like I said, I just wanted to play this for a few minutes. Show off a completely different character, big flashy weapons, rather than staring at, you know, the rear end of a bear. Because I usually play a Guardian Druid. But again, the Guardian Druid can be a tank, he can be melee, he can be ranged, he can be a healer. What can this Demon Hunter do? Damage and tank. That's it, 2 specs. My Druid has 4. I rest my case. Oh, World of Warcraft 2 was huge for me. Speaking of, like, you know, the whole lack of friends and stuff like that. Back in 2004 when the game came out. Oh, wow. The amount of people I met in this game, and some people I still talk to this day, is absolutely wild. But look at how different this area is, eh? Compared to the troll area with the pyramids that I go to. That's why I love playing both sides. Oh, boy. Yeah, this town is lagging a little bit. And I don't remember where the Bloody Inn is. I think it's really beautiful city. But it's very Alliance-like. And because I don't really play it much, really, that paladin hasn't moved in a half hour. See? My name is glowing at the top. That means I can instantly log out. I got rested XP. So anyways, that's the Demon Hunter. That's my freebie Druid when I can't afford to play WoW. Human Hunter, Night Elf Druid, Worgen Priest. That was my Worgen Rogue. Another Worgen Druid. He was going to be a twink, but that didn't work out. So Sargeras is my Alliance server, because it's highly populated, and it sounds cool. And then the Bleeding Hollow. I'm gonna head out and go chat with other. Sounds good. Take it easy, Ashton. Thanks for stopping by. Now, this guy I like a lot. Believe it or not, he's actually one of my favorite characters. The problem why I don't play him is actually pretty simple. I mean, I love my Druid too, or my Troll Rogue. They're just so much slower to gear and kill things. It's more of a sneak in, poke, come out. You know what I mean? Whereas this dude, man, I can just take on the world. Like I've shown many times in Battlegrounds. Yeah, everybody keeps telling me about that. I'm gonna Google it right now. I don't know if I'm gonna like it though, no offense. Among Us. What in the blue hell is this? Everybody keeps talking to me about it. Among Us game. Yeah, I'll take a look at that after. Yeah, so see what I mean? No flashy weapons here, right? Excuse me. Instead, you got a bear form, cat form. But when I go DPS, instead of flashy weapons, here's what I get as a trade-off. But not everybody gets this form, though. See that? Look at that. Look at that cat form. Look at the glow on him. Look at the tracers that are left behind. Right? So that's what I get instead for flashiness. Instead of having flashy weapons, I am the weapon. You see what I mean? But not to brag there, but not everybody can have that though. If you don't have that unlocked, you'll never get it again. Like you can never get that form. If you didn't already get it last expansion. It was a special achievement you had to do. It was incredibly difficult. It's probably one of the most difficult gaming achievement things I've ever done in my entire life. And I was undergeared on top of that. If I do, I'm probably going to play Miami Dolphins if I were to play it. To be honest with you, my nighttime streams are like really like hit and miss. It's kind of weird. At night, like right now it's like 9 o'clock at night. So for me, I've been up since like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm kind of like really like kind of thing. And it's weird. Sometimes I'm more into chatting than playing. And I use this game to either do battlegrounds or just kind of like roam around, see what's going on. Kind of boring, but some people enjoy it. I enjoy it. Yeah. Definitely not because they're the best team. Just because I love Miami. Yeah, so I'm just being honest. I'm a weird streamer like that. The stream I do... Let me just think for a second. Let me think if there's actually something I want to do in this game. Or if I want to play Avengers. Or if I want to play like Madden or something. Because the reason I hesitate with Madden or NBA 2K21, well, that one less. Madden is like, it's a 20-minute maximum or minimum game, right? If you do play the moments. So it's like one of those things where it's like, what if I play the game and halfway through I'm just not feeling it or I'm too tired and I want to go? Then I gotta like sim through the whole game. Not really the end of the world. NBA 2K21, you can actually save and quit. Marvel Avengers is even worse. Marvel Avengers missions are usually 15-20 minutes. There's some rare ones that are actually almost an hour. And that's not fun, because then I feel like I'm forced to finish the mission, and sometimes I really just don't want to. So, yeah. You a big fan of the Fallout series? Oh yeah, Skyrim. Yeah, I might do that sometime. Yeah. Yeah, because I never... I never finished Fallout or Skyrim. I keep starting over on different consoles. So it's pretty bad. Well, I started Skyrim on PC. Didn't have a good PC when it first came out. Then what ended up happening is I got it on PS3. Because then I was guaranteed to be able to get the game to play properly. Then something happened, I got it on Xbox 360. Then something happened, I lost my save, I started it back on the PS3. Then I upgraded my computer a little bit. I tried doing it on the PC again. Forgot to back up my save, had to start all over again. Then it came out on the PS4. Started playing it on it. I had an Xbox One at the time. Xbox One had better mods, so then I was like, fuck it. Get it on Xbox One. Started playing Skyrim on Xbox One. Then they eased up on the mods and started doing it better on the PS4, so I went back to PS4. Then I upgraded my PC. It was really good. I was able to run Skyrim with all the mods. So then I went back to PC. Can you see why I never finished it? Right? God damn. There's just too much. So yeah. So that's my history with Skyrim. It's pretty wild. I'm an expert with the first several hours of the game. Right? And that's about it. Skyrim's just like an amazing game. It reminds me of this game and the whole like fantasy big open world kind of thing. But yeah. And then Skater XL is usually a great game too because I can just quit that at any time, right? See? Bam. Now I don't know if I'm going to play a mission, to be honest. I was just kind of like on the sidelines. Had it running just in case I did want to play it. It was like, bam, there it is right there. Hold on a second. Yeah, now he's roaming all over the place, acting like a weirdo. Talking about my my chihuahua. He's getting old, so at night he kind of gets skitzed out a bit. He just starts like doing weird shit. I'm not even kidding. You can actually look it up on the internet. There's it's not really a phenomenon, but it usually gets triggered at nighttime. During the day he's perfectly fine, and then at night it's like a switch goes off, and he just starts acting all like weird and shit. Let me see here. Yeah, so there was a double update, by the way, in regards to this game. 920, eh? Let me see something. He just wants to get rid of it. He's got a bunch of guitars and he's getting annoyed. Voice to text in case you're like, what? Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, so there was 2 updates today. Pretty wild. There wasn't really any patch notes. Tundra Hive Elite. That's probably not going to happen. This is all post-game. Tundra Hive Elite. Let's see where that is. Probably in the Tundra. Ah, the map refreshed. We'll do Challenge 1. Yeah, see Tundra Hive Elite. I'm 25 points away. It wants me to be like 125. I have a character that's about 110. But I'm trying to get my other guys caught up. So I've been doing these like random vaults, if you will, to try and get better gear. So you know what? Let me just jump into this one. Let's just do it. I don't suppose anybody in here plays this game. I was actually really cold at first, and then I put on this goddamn hoodie. Holy shit, man. Now I feel like I'm in Africa or Australia. We'll see if anybody joins us. Yeah, he got back to me, and I'm supposed to talk to him tomorrow. No, he actually finally settled down. He was running around like a crazy bastard for a couple of minutes, but he's calm now. I like when people text me when I'm live streaming. They don't text me when I'm not live streaming. Who was what? Oh, sorry, I was voice to texting a couple different people who are messaging me on my phone. Doesn't look like anybody's going to join us. Yeah. In case you're like, wait, what? Who? Where in the hell now? Yeah. Launch mission. Yeah, I don't think anybody's coming. Let me rearrange. There we go. Much better. Just kind of had to readjust my posture. Waiting for people to see if they'll join. Looks to be in really good condition, too. Talking about a guitar. Yeah, I'm just gonna launch it. Fuck it. Now, the reason I'm clearing my throat so much is insanely annoying. Is I'm drinking, right?
Greetings, Avengers. Resistance Intel has identified the location of another shield vault.
And it's really
AIM
hard to
appears
explain.
be in the area, likely seeking the same thing.
But sometimes I
Find
get
the
this
vault
thing
and recover its resources before our enemies have a
where it
chance to
almost
find
feels like something tickles your epiglottis, that little ball thing that hangs at the back of your throat. And it's almost like it feels like there's a drop of water that's hanging. And by clearing my throat, I'm trying to get rid of that sensation, but it keeps coming back. Anyways, happens once in a blue moon, and it's super annoying. And if I don't clear it, I can feel it almost like building up in my throat, and that drives me absolutely insane. It's like having a really bad itch and just trying to ignore it. Doesn't usually work out too well. I used to actually clear my throat too as a... What's it called? A nervous tick? Not because I'm nervous, but you know, like how some people just have things that they
I
do.
don't have the exact location
You know
of
what I
the
mean?
vault.
They're like
Your signal
not really
detector
aware
should
of it.
Pick up a shield frequency when you get close to its location. Scout out the area.
So I
ahead
used to
of
do
you
that
to
really
locate
bad, and it was hard to slow it down.
Just like always, Avengers.
Look for a chest with gear nearby.
Yeah, so now that we got 2 updates in a day, I did some gameplay footage earlier this with the 1.09 patch. Now that we're on 1.10, might as well check it out again, briefly. I don't know if I'm gonna kill every single enemy. Kind of mainly just want to do the mission, to be honest.
Playtime's over, kid.
See what kind of reward I can get.
Ooh, is it getting hot in here?
Oh yeah, I'm already dead. Even on easy, if you're not careful, it's very easy to get your ass beat.
Gotta get something.
Proceed to the designated location.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking ridiculous if you ask me. How easy it can be to lose a lot of health. Let's see if that's an upgrade. It is not. Damn thing. 93. No, no upgrade. Yeah, so having higher gear level, funny enough, doesn't really do anything in a way. Apart from unlocking other missions, because the game scales to your power level anyways. But apparently, the higher level gear, with a power of like 130 and up, supposedly the stats can be a little bit better. So I wasn't too sure if I misunderstood that. So it's at the point where I just kind of want to do it for myself. Get one character up there and see if it actually makes the game easier. Because whether your power level is 10 or 110. There's no difference. Well, I'll answer your
Search through this
question
area to find the location
with a
of the vault.
question.
Your signal detector
This
should
is
pick
the
up its
game
frequency when
that
you
I've
get close
streamed
to
the most ever in my life in the 2 months I've been streaming. It's the game that I've played the longest at any one time without taking a break to go to another game, followed by none other than World of Warcraft and maybe Call of Duty. So you tell me, do I like this game? I beat the game, and I still play it like
Director Fury didn't mark this
it's the
shield
first
vault
time
on
I've
any
played it.
official
It's pretty wild. It's
maps. The only way to find them is by using the
what it
signal
is this game has all these different environments. Some of them repeat themselves because some areas you actually revisit the area. But I like the combat so much that even though it's repetitive, that's actually why I like it. Because I want
There is a
more
chest
of the
with
same
gear
old
close
shit.
by.
Me just running around,
If you
punching
want to
people's
find the
faces
location
in.
of the vault, you should scout the nearby
It's a
area.
semi-open world hub like, you know, like a Borderlands kind of thing. But it's fucking Marvel Avengers with Hulk and, you know what I mean, Captain America, Thor. They're going to be adding in more characters on top of that. So it's like... And then it's challenging. You already saw me get my ass beat. This isn't just a button masher, right? There's a lot of strategy. It's like, do I kill these guys first? Do I take out the turrets or the guys that are flying first? There's a lot of, you know, strategy to this game. Like little bits of strategy, so I guess more like tactical, in a way. The AI is actually fairly competent. Surprisingly. Probably more competent than fucking real people I've played with.
One of our resistance allies is close by and could use some help.
Well, I mean, I've watched the Avengers, but this is a unique story. So this story has nothing to do with the movies. It's absolutely 100% independent. Well, it's like Star Wars. I've never seen any of the Star Wars movie, but I still love Star Wars. I love the concept of Star Wars. Lightsabers are my favorite fictional weapon in the history of the world. More than Thor's hammer. Well, maybe not more than Thor's hammer, but... It's like motorcycles. I'm what I call a biker at heart. I have the mindset
Did it. Theo, work your magic.
of wanting to be a biker. Not a gangster, but I mean like just riding a bike. Like I love the idea of motorcycles. I've had lowrider bicycles, and I would ride them all throughout the winter as well. I would rather be on a motorcycle than in a car, but I don't know how to ride a motorcycle. You know what I mean? I've just never had the opportunity to have someone be like, yeah, go ahead, man. Just get on my bike and giddy up. Though there is a picture of me somewhere I might be able to show you someday from about 12 years ago with me on my friend's bike. It was parked. I tried to start it and it stalled,
When
because
your
that's
signal
just what I
detector
do.
picks up the vault frequency, follow it to reach the vault location.
Looks like good gameplay, though. I have Disney Plus, so I'm going to go through and watch them sometime. Yeah, I really enjoyed the movies. Maybe I'll check this out when the price drops. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a fun game, but again, fun is subjective again, right? A lot of people can't stand this game. A lot of people can't stand it. It's probably one of my favorite games in recent history. This and like Ghosts of Tsushima. Now, Ghosts of Tsushima has a way better story. It's better polished. It runs a little bit better. But somehow I'm playing this game more. The fuck was that? Oh, there we go. But don't get me wrong, Ghost of Tsushima, like, just talking about it almost makes me want to play it. There's still a lot of side missions I need to do in that game. So that's still a game I might play. The Last of Us Part 2, I might stream that someday. Still a fairly new game. Now that there's New Game Plus with infinite ammo and all that shit, it'd be a lot breezier to get through. I wouldn't have to waste so much time in the stream going into all the different rooms. I started doing Let's Plays of Last of Us Part 2, and it's like, yeah, no one's gonna fucking watch this shit. You're fucking, like, scrounging around every goddamn little room, every square inch, because you're trying to get all the scrap, and you end up wasting 80% of your time just looking around. Whereas now, I could play The Last of Us 2 and just beamline it from checkpoint to checkpoint. Don't have to pick up any collectibles. I don't have to pick up ammo. So it keeps the pace of the gameplay much smoother and a lot more streamer-friendly, I would call it. So because of that, you see, that could be a game I could see myself potentially streaming at some point. That took out a little bit of my health. Holy shit. And this is on easy, by the way. Just to be clear, this is not even on the regular difficulty. This is on the easier setting. But if you're not careful, and you just go in smashing buttons, you're gonna get fucked right in the ass. Wow, it's already done. Yeah. I'll see how things go, but it is possible, depending on how long it takes me to do this, that I may end up going to bed after, because I generally do go to bed around 10 o'clock-ish, and it's already like 9:35. But I'll see how it goes. Right now, I'm trying to hurry up to get to the damn spot to even start the event. Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun, for sure. I'm just trying to find... No, that's not the direction. You can see the radar at the top. It shows you when you get closer to it. I'm trying to find this little cave underground thing so I can finish this event. Yeah, I've been outside of Canada. I've been to the good old US of A. Chicago, Detroit, New York, Vermont. Lots of places. I don't feel like fucking thinking. Could be in there. Definitely doesn't look like it's in here. No, because it's telling us we're getting further away. See, something leads me to believe that it could be in here through the doors, but this doesn't really seem to be a door that you go in. Oh, I think I remember now. I think I remember. So it's actually going further away from it, but I think there's an opening up ahead, if I remember this map. I could be wrong. Okay, maybe I'm way wrong. Alright, so maybe that's not it. For fuck's sakes. I'm more annoyed now because I am getting tired. So I'm kind of like, come on. Because the whole event hasn't even really started yet. Fucking hell. Have you ever traveled far, Nathan? Yeah, I'm not too sure. How the fuck? See, I thought I came from over here. Did I not come from over here? I think I did.
Hit him hard and fast.
See, I thought I... Yeah. I don't remember. Only one way to find out if I came from over here or not. Just keep running. Yeah, I think this is the closest I've gotten to the area. Yeah, because Thor, Captain America, and Incredible Hulk are probably my 3 favorite.
There, up ahead.
So I kind of want to get this guy up a little bit because he's trailing behind. That way, once they're all like around 130, it'll be really cool because at that point it won't matter who I play. I'll be able to get some of the best gear in the game. And here we go finally.
You have discovered the location of the shield vault. Please step inside
There we
and
go.
take the elevator down.
So all that time that we took doing this, I probably still have a solid 10 minutes, 10-12 minutes. And this is not an elite one, so may not take
The
as long.
automated systems are recognizing you. Please proceed to the activation area down below.
Lonely by yourself. Sorry I wasn't there for you, big guy.
Well, according to my thing, everyone's gone. That happens, except for Nathan. It appears it's just you and I in here.
The vault is nearby.
It's your very own
Activate its main
private
terminal
stream.
So we can begin.
Yeah, if I was a little bit more awake, and it was a little bit earlier, I probably would have stuck around for a bit more, but...
Please stand by.
The vault remains intact. Complete code verification to unlock the contents of the vault.
Awaiting first code verification entry. Code verification entry verified. Awaiting second code verification entry.
Oh, right over here.
Code verification entry verified. Sequence verified.
I forgot who else was in here. There was Nathan Harrison. Oh yeah, he said he'd be back, maybe. Ashton. Oh yeah, he already said he had to go. Aged Internet. And there's a few people. Usually at night, I tend to have a couple extra people. My afternoon ones are by far. Weekday afternoons are absolutely my peak, if you will.
Commencing code authentication.
For more people, like around 10 to 12 people kind of thing.
Authentication on hold.
But it's like I said before. With or without people, I'm still going to be playing this game. Might as well live stream it. Have a good excuse to talk to myself, right? That's how I look at it. But there's no doubt when I live stream, I'm gaming a little bit more than I normally would, so that's why I said before too. If the streams ever do end up doing really horrible, and they don't improve over the, the course of like several months to almost a year, well, I mean, yeah. Call me a sore loser, but I'm probably not going to be streaming 5-6 hours a day, 7 days a week, if I still average 3 people a year from now, right? I'll have to just accept that it's not my thing and stick to my regular uploads, stick to what works, right? Because my channel as a whole is doing well. I'm getting a lot of views, just not my live streams. But I do get a decent amount of views overall, like the playback views. If I stream for a couple of hours, I do it a couple hours, a couple times a day, I can easily get 500 views a day.
Please stand clear of the vault.
Considering I average like 5 people in stream, 500 views is a lot.
Code verification.
And then I average almost like up to 300 subscribers a month alone from just the live streams. So it's going to be one of those grinds where if I'm able to pull in that many people a month from just my live streams alone, hundreds of people a month, well, imagine after a year when I've had thousands of people. You'd like to think maybe you can average 40 to 50 people a stream kind of thing. Right? And then a few years after that, more people. So... And then if that happens, then you're absolutely going to get a lot more playback views. Oh, shit. I got distracted. And then with that, it could end up making me some decent money. Indirectly.
Code verification entry verified. Awaiting third code verification entry.
Done. But you don't want to go there because you'll spawn all those extra people. Definitely got to take care of these people first. Now it says 0. Yeah, this is definitely my slowest stream ever. It's like, there's your 10,000 subscriber celebration. No one in your stream. That's what you get. Alright. Got another couple of waves. And then should be done soon. Oh, you are still here. You can, but not on the fly. Like, if I chose Captain America for this mission, that's it. This is the guy. There is no switching. Because the game is balanced around the guy that you're playing. Oh no, it's fine. I was saying as a joke, I was like, this is what I get for hitting 10,000 subs on my channel. 0 people in my stream because it showed I had 0 people for a moment. Yes, it is, yeah. Still not an improvement? Okay. It's like, yeah, you think you're a big shot? You like all those zeros at the end of your subscriber count? Well, guess what, bitch? You got zeros in your stream. Thor and Incredible Hulk. With Captain America being a very close second or third or whatever. Because I like Thor and Hulk like equal. Maybe Thor a bit more. Maybe just a smidgen. So if I'm forced to pick an order, Thor, Incredible Hulk, then Captain America, and then Iron Man. I do not play any of the chiquitas. I'm not sexist, I just generally don't like playing as a chick. I mean, I identify as a guy, as a dude. I like to play a dude. I'm role-playing me through the game, right? I don't need to be seeing hips and shit. They say those hips don't lie, but they do, because I ain't got hips like a girl, right? So that's the smart-ass thing that I say. But The Last of Us is different. Because Ellie, from behind, doesn't really look like a girl. So it's kind of funny. It helps the immersion of the game. It's a very weird thing to say, but it's the truth. It's how I feel. Hey, Anthony, how's it going? Is Black as Panther... Is Black Panther an Avenger or no? I mean, he kind of is. Is that officially? Or do you mean he's going to be in the game? I think he's going to be in the game, but don't quote me on that. Rumor has it he'll be in the game next year.
Processing.
But rumor now. I haven't, like, confirmed that, but... There's a lot of people that are saying, no, dude, it's happening. But because I didn't see Crystal Dynamics saying that it's happening, I'm still calling it a rumor. Just because 1,000 people say something's true doesn't make it true, right? And then I don't know if they're adding him just because he died, or if they were originally planning on adding him in to begin with anyways. Nice. Yeah, me, I'm just about to end the stream after this. I'm gonna play some Nintendo Switch in bed.
Code verification entry verified.
And, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Code verification entry verified.
It's usually what I do at night, lay in bed, watch some Seinfeld or Friends, play on my Nintendo Switch, hang out with my dogs, call it the night. Sometimes I play guitar. Not so much in bed, but... Though I have played the piano in bed on my iPad. Because of the touchscreen, right? It's like a virtual keyboard. Well, you know, it's funny. It shows you how much I pay attention, and I'm a huge sports guy. I decided to start watching the NHL to see, like, if the season's about to start. Yeah, no.
Is it over?
Apparently, the NHL just ended. Tampa Bay Lightning won the Stanley Cup. I was like, what? I was like, is that a recap? Is that last year? I didn't even know. I didn't think NHL had already started. I was so confused. Unless it was a recap from last year. So I just don't follow sports. Like I said, I just don't follow them. Have you ever had a s'more? No, I don't eat cookies. I've never even heard of a s'mores thing. Whatever that thing is you just said. If it tastes really good, I probably don't eat it. Gotta keep that diabetes at bay. Before it kicks my ass. Please be a fucking upgrade. You stupid sack of fucking shit. So annoying. Wait, this by default is a 90. This gives me a 14% melee. Might as well do that. Boost it up one. Now it's the same power level. 14% melee boost. S'mores cook. Yeah, no, I don't eat cookies. So that, wait, That's a 90. It was boosted to a 90, so it was an 89. So technically this base is 90, so it is an upgrade. Just doesn't look like one, but it is. Nice. There we go. 93, so that's like a 91. Nope. These are not upgrades. Still stuck at 100 power level. Should be one more wave of enemies, I think. Right about now. Yeah. Oh, wow. Bringing out the cavalry now. So sometimes that's actually a smart thing to do. Is just go and hide. Let your AI do a lot of the ass kicking. Why? Because they can die an infinite amount of times. And you cannot die an infinite amount of times. Let them do a lot of the bitch work. See that? One hit. Almost fucking died. That's no fucking good. And I believe it's done.
Initiating next tier of the Vault Unlock protocol.
Just in time.
Unlock complete.
Almost 10 o'clock.
Vault door opening. Please mind your step and thank you for your patience.
Let's see if there's any good loot. Ah, seriously. That one was, yeah. What a shit upgrade. What's in this one? Better be something good. Seriously? A 1-star green. What the fuck is that? Well, for finishing the mission, I might get something. But because I skipped a lot of enemies, I won't get 100%. But yeah. But anyways, once I see this,
Mission success.
that'll be the end of that. I'll go to bed early, play some Nintendo Switch, maybe play a little bit of Animal Crossing. I have a bit of a hard time playing that game a lot. Only because the game feels so limited as to what you can do each day. And I feel like I always have to play with my internal Switch time to make the days go by so I can do more stuff in the game. It's kind of really weird. Oh, there we go. Legendary.
Bolstered our resources and are one step closer to fully rebuilding S.H.I.E.L.D. Our agents in the field will continue searching
Nice,
for more hidden
92.
vaults, as this
Oh, there we
certainly
go.
wasn't the last one.
Now we're talking. Wow, that was a good jump. Wow, from 92 to 100. Yeah, that's definitely a big upgrade. Net 97. See, again, I'm going to say it. 97, I never upgraded it. See this one? It's a 90, but I upgraded it 5 times. So its base is an 85. 88 is higher than 85. So on paper, the purple one looks like it's higher, but it's actually not. This is actually the better item. So now I'm more likely to have gear slightly better, right? Because it's based off the base of your items before you upgrade them. That's just the way it is. But anyways. Yeah, so slowly getting up there. Like I said, my Thor leveled up quite decently, actually, the last couple days. I got lucky. He's already at 117, so he's almost at the 130. He's just a little over 100. Same thing with him, he's at 105. I'll probably get him to 100 and then ignore him. Because it scales to your main character anyways, right, that you play. So, anyways. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, whoever's left in here. I don't think there's really anybody left in here. So I'm essentially saying bye to myself. But that's okay, because I still had fun. So I shall be back tomorrow, usual times, around 1 o'clock-ish Eastern time. And we shall go from there.